Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your Soul Contracts in Separation reading. So, for those of you that are brand new to my channel, welcome. This is a spread that I put together. I've got my little layout here for the reading. I will leave all of the specific questions for this reading in the detail box below. But let me give you a quick general rundown of what this reading is and who it's for. So it's obviously for those of you out there in Cancer Nation, Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watchers are welcome as well, who are looking for answers, surrounding a connection that you have with another person, likely somebody that you're separated from, that you have little to no contact with, and you're just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, trying to figure out, why did you meet this person? Why did the two of you have the experience that you've had so far? So we are going to, first off, before we do anything, Cancer, we're going to dive into kind of the past energy of the connection. That way you can know pretty quickly if this is going to be your story or not, okay? In Cancer, if you enjoy this reading, if you find that it resonates and you are interested in getting a personalized version, that is something I offer. I will link my website and all the details on that below as well. Okay, so let's get started. And by the way, shout out to my boy Joe. He's amazing. He's been with me since day one. He's a Cancer. I know he's been looking forward to this reading, so I'm sure he's going to leave me lots of love below. I hope this resonates for you, Joe. Okay, so let's get started. So past energy. So tell me a little bit about this connection between Cancer and the person they are thinking of. So what went down between Cancer and their person in the past? Too many cards. Give me two more, please. Good night. Oh my gosh. Okay, so straight out the gate, Cancer, this is shit. This is a really aggressive energy. I don't love it, okay? I'm not going to lie. On bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords, which may be my personal least favorite card in the tarot. We've got the High Priestess, the Five of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Seven of Wands. This is rough. I feel like you and this person have definitely had a hard time, had a hard go. A lot of secrets in this connection is what I'm picking up with that High Priestess. Not great communication, between you and this person. A lot of defensiveness, a lot of sadness, a lot of disappointment, a lot of broken expectations. There could be third-party situations for some of you out there, betrayal type of energy. Take it as it resonates. I don't love it though. I feel like this entire connection has just been one thing after a fucking other, like a train wreck. That's not going to, obviously you're going to know if this resonates with you or not, Cancer. But yeah, I feel like that this connection has just been sort of tough from the start. And it's almost like you may have even at points throughout this entire experience with this person, you may have asked yourself, why am I even doing this? Why am I putting myself through this? There seems to be a lot more negative than positive. Some of you may have realized that you're almost sort of addicted to the drama of the connection. I'm really picking up a lot of drama. Some of you may have realized, oh shit, maybe I have a toxic sort of relationship with drama. That may be something that you seem to crave or seek out in connections, even though it's not good for you and it's not healthy. Let's see what else we can find out. Tell me more about the past energy of this connection. So we do have love. We have naughtiness. Good night. fear of commitment. Not surprised. Yeah, we have falling in love as well. We have love and falling in love. So, I mean, I'm sure there have been some sort of, good moments or high moments in the connection. You may have really felt like you loved this person or you were falling in love with them. But there's a lot of drama, a lot of naughtiness, so to speak. Fear of commitment. I could definitely, I'm definitely picking up like a push-pull type of vibe. And you guys may have traded off on, which one of you is pushing, which one of you is pulling. Let me know in the comments if that resonates, but almost taking turns. Power dynamics. That's another thing I'm picking up here. I'm hearing it. Power struggle. Both of you wanting to be right. Both of you wanting to feel in charge, in control. Okay? Wanting to feel like you're wearing the pants, so to speak. You're calling the shots. And perhaps it's kind of just gone back and forth, throughout the experience. We've got withdrawal. Exactly. I feel like there's moments where, and I feel like it's almost used, and we've got trap on the bottom of the deck here. Yeah. With that fear of commitment, it's like you've got one person who is very much anti-commitment. It's like they are just, very, very much repels them. Any talks of commitment. Cancer typically, and I guess this is kind of a generalization, so that's not very nice. I never enjoy that, especially when someone's talking about my zodiac sign, which happens to be Gemini. But my Mars and Venus are both in Cancer. So I definitely, I understand the Cancer vibe. I want to say that. I'm not like throwing shade at you guys out there in Cancer Nation. But I will say typically Cancers tend towards enjoying or feeling more comfortable with commitment and security. They like to feel, Cancer typically likes to feel safe and secure, and commitment usually provides some semblance of that. So you may be the one who desired commitment and it would just repel this person. Then they would withdraw, they would feel trapped, they would feel, get all fucking crazy, run away, ghost you, shut you out, and then the cycle would repeat. Some of you may be dealing with just some, kind of narcissistic, codependent sorts of dynamics, which are really unpleasant. Again, take it as it resonates. But yeah, I feel like this entire connection has just been filled with tons of drama, tons of pushing and pulling and back and forth, and both of you wanting to feel in control and in charge and like you have the upper hand. It's certainly been a very triggering connection for those of you that are meant to hear this message. So you're going to know if that's your story. If so, keep watching, Cancer. So let's go ahead and just dive into the meat and potatoes of this. Let's see what we can find out about what's the purpose. So what is the actual purpose of this soul contract? What did you and this person's soul agree upon before coming into this lifetime? What was the purpose of you bumping into one another? What is the higher perspective here on this connection? So we've got the Four of Pentacles. Very interesting. Tell me more. Oh, we've got the Six of Cups. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. This is a really interesting, mixture of energy that's coming out. I feel like that wanted to come out as well. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh, how fucking crazy is this? The bottom of the deck here is also the Five of Swords. The worst. It's the worst. And you know what this card is all about, Cancer? Wanting to win, wanting to be right. It's an energy of not saying sorry, not taking responsibility for, not taking ownership for anything. It's, it's dirty. It's the epitome of playing dirty. And it's a really shit energy. I'm not going to lie. It's the worst. I definitely feel like this connection was meant to be. That was a part of the soul contract. It was very much meant to be dramatic. It was meant to trigger these Five of Swords vibes, okay? It was meant to trigger sadness and feelings of loss and sort of rejection. But ultimately, it's meant to help at least you, okay, Cancer? So, and often I find that it's usually mirrored in both people. It just manifests differently for each person involved. But for you personally, this connection was very much meant to kind of open up your heart and open you up to a whole different kind of love. It's really a very familial, it's the Six of Cups energy, which I love this energy. I mean, it's true unconditional love. And I feel like that, and that's probably why a lot of you are watching this. Despite all the dysfunction and drama and bullshit in this connection, I feel like you genuinely love this person. Like you feel a bond with them. You feel just a higher, deeper kind of love. It's like a soul level kind of love. And that was a part of this soul contract. Very, very likely that you and this person have like some past life karmic links, meaning that your souls have been in dynamics in previous lives. So this person might feel very familiar to you. And it may have felt that way right out the gate. You felt like you'd known them forever, that kind of vibe. But ultimately, this connection is meant to help you. It's meant to help wake you up and help you become more conscious, Cancer. That's the purpose. It was meant to teach you, not even teach you, but make you aware. It was meant to help you realize like that this 3D reality is silly, in so many ways. It was meant to help you recognize like the things that you do in your day-to-day life that are completely based in ego. It's meant to help you rise above that and get to a point where you can see other people for who they are as a soul. Lots of positives, honestly. But, overall, it's meant to help you step into your power, to become empowered and sort of enlightened in a way, so that you can kind of start over and start journeying through life in a different energy, in a different vibe. You can finally realize the bullshit you've been holding on to, like old ways of doing things, old ways of thinking about things. For many of you, and I mean, I'm not like trying to throw shade at you or anything like that, but for many of you, it may be a problem or have been a problem for you in the past, in your past relationships, like accidentally manipulating, or maybe not accidentally even, but you may have turned to sort of manipulative tactics in your romantic relationships. And it's not because you're a bad person. Like it's coming from a wound within you. This desire to be loved and seen and to be paid attention to, etc. not wanting to be abandoned or rejected. And that is very much the lower expression of the Cancer energy. This connection was meant to help you see that in yourself, to see those behaviors, to address those, to get down to the core of like, why the fuck do I do this? You know, and it's like once you experience this deeper kind of love, the kind of love where it's like you realize like, okay, even if I'm not with this person, even if we're not together, I will always love this person unconditionally, even if they're not doing what I want them to do, even if they're not with me, or if things don't work out, that sort of thing. So that is what I'm seeing so far. Let's keep going here. I'm going to see if I can get anything else here. Give me a couple more cards here surrounding the purpose of this soul contract. Oh, I love it. Yeah, it's meant to open up your heart, Cancer, with this Queen of Cups. We've got this Three of Cups energy. Perhaps through this connection, through this soul contract, you've met new friends. You've been introduced to more like soul family, your tribe. It's going to be for some of you, and that's a huge part of this contract. Like you were meant to meet new people through this person and their group. But ultimately, it's this contract, this person coming into your life, your entire experience was meant to help you go deeper in the heart space. I feel like that's what it's all about. It's meant to help you differentiate between your own wounds and issues and need, you know, this desire to be loved, and finally shifting into a place where you can actually unconditionally love somebody because you're meeting your own needs. You know, you're filling up your own cup, so you're no longer scheming ways to get someone else to do it. And it's like once that occurs, Cancer, you're finally able to show up in relationships. You're able to show up and truly love another person. Not just, you know, people please or you know, manipulate, lie, etc. to get your needs met. Okay, so let's see what else we can find out surrounding like the lessons that this is meant to teach you. So tell me more about the lessons that were meant to be learned through this contract. So interesting. Again, bottom of the deck, the Four of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Swords again. Yeah. It's this is like this very like manipulative, sort of possessive, you know, type of energy. These sorts of behaviors. You were meant to identify those behaviors within yourself so that you can heal them and move forward. You don't have to beg anybody. You don't have to fucking manipulate somebody into loving you, Cancer. Like that is something you're meant to learn through this connection. Fuck that. Like you are, first off, whole and complete on your own. You do not need someone else to complete you or fill up your cup. You know, you are lovable. You don't have to pull a fast one on somebody. You don't have to, you know, manipulate them into staying. That is a huge part of this soul contract, is becoming aware of any types of behaviors like people pleasing. I keep hearing that. Like any types of people pleasing behaviors that you may have had in the past, or specifically in this connection, you were meant to recognize that, you know, those things were happening and be able to rise above it. This connection was meant to be the mark of the end of a cycle for you, Cancer, with this Ten of Swords, okay? Like, you have a huge opportunity moving forward, regardless if it's reconciling with this person or with a new person. You have a huge opportunity right now to leave that behind and to realize that, okay, I don't have to do shit like this anymore. Like, it opens up a whole new world. This was meant to show you that there's more out there. And honestly, I feel like I'm picking up the vibe here, and we'll see what happens further on in the reading. But I'm not sure reconciling with this person is what is meant for you or what would be for your highest good, Cancer. Like, this contract may be complete with this person. I'm very interested to see what the answer to that question is later in the reading. But a huge lesson of this soul contract was meant to teach you or show you, open your eyes to the fact that there's more out there. There are different types of people out there that you can choose to connect with that may be better suited for you or may make you a lot happier than the types of people that you have tended towards in the past, okay? With this Page of Wands energy. And the Magician. And I see the Magician energy right with the Seven of Swords, by the way. This together, Cancer, this is that very like manipulative, scheming sort of vibe that I've been picking up on throughout the reading. And again, I want to be clear in saying, like, I'm not trying to act like you guys are a bunch of fucking snakes and that you're doing it in a malicious, mean way. It's, again, this is just like, this is a lower expression of Cancerian type energy. It is. It's just facts, straight up. And I would know, I have two, personal planets in the sign of Cancer, and my father actually is a Cancer. So I've seen this in real life, what this energy can look like. And it is just a manifestation of a deeper wound. It's, a manifestation of, rejection or, abandonment wounds, really, really being triggered by rejection, not wanting a partner to leave, attachment issues, things like that. And I feel like this person that you're watching this for is on the whole other side of the pendulum. The pendulum swings to the other side. Like, you guys are very opposite in that way. Like, I feel like perhaps this person was very triggered by your need for that security and holding on so tightly, and it likely sent them, running from you. And that was very, very triggering. Everything happened for a reason here, Cancer. Like, it all played out exactly as it was supposed to. This person was meant to help make you more aware of these things within yourself, okay? So let's wrap up this section of the reading here, surrounding just like what you were meant to learn. Let's see if we can find out anything else. So tell me more about the lessons here. Oh my God, we've got family and tribe. What did I say? I do. I feel like this person very much is like a part of your soul family. I feel like you've known this person in a past life. They probably feel like home. And that's probably a very mutual feeling. They have that for you too. There's a sense of knowingness. All right. So bottom of the deck here, we've got change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. It's time to get off this insanity train here. Doing the same shit over and over again. It's insanity. You were meant to learn, open your eyes to, through this soul contract, Cancer, that it's time for a change. And furthermore, we've got acceptance. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. And let me tell you, the number one thing you cannot change is what somebody else is going to do, how somebody is going to act, what they're going to say, what they're going to do, how they feel. And perhaps you have really tried to will will your desires, into existence. You've wanted this person to act a certain way, to do certain things, and perhaps become very disheartened and very frustrated when you weren't able to get that result from them. That's all a part of this. It was a part of the plan. Their resistance to you, it was meant to help you open your eyes to that, because you're going to have a much easier time at things, Cancer, once you accept and realize that you got to go with the flow. You have to have radical acceptance for things that happen in life, specifically the things that you have no control over. Okay. So we're going to tap into their energy next, Cancer. So let's take a look at their head space and heart space. So what is their current vibe and energy towards this connection? So where's this person at right now? What's their vibe towards Cancer? Oh, not surprised. Give me one more, please. Yeah, I'm not surprised at this at all. So we've got avoiding, blocking, escaping, pushing away. We've got apprehensive, guarded, cautious, and afraid. But at the same time, and I love this popped out, this energy of unconditional. So innocence, support, whole heart. This is the soul level, okay? And I feel that. I totally have been picking up on that vibe, that 6 of Cups, that soul family energy, okay? So yeah, I do think this person they've run away. They may have ghosted you, take it as it resonates. They may have actually blocked you, so to speak, where you can't reach out to them. They may have, blocked you on social media, shit like that. But yeah, their guard is up. They're not open. They're not receptive at this current time to this connection. So let's see what we can find out about what's going on in their head. So what is this person currently thinking regarding this connection with Cancer? Fucking immature, I'll tell you that, Cancer. This is some real fucking immature energy. It is. Whoop. Yeah, Hermit, bottom of the deck. So we've got this Magician energy again, paired with the Page of Swords. For me, this is a very immature energy, okay? And then we've got the Ace of Swords and the Moon. It's like this person will go to extreme lengths to not have to tell you the truth about shit, about how they're feeling or shit they've done. This person is a goddamn fucking storyteller if I've ever seen one. This person will, and they will stick to their guns. As ridiculous as the stories they're trying to tell you are, that's the kind of vibe I get. I feel like they're always scheming. I feel like that both of you, this has brought out this shit in both of you. These very sideways bullshit, anything to avoid clear communication, mostly anything to skirt the blame for anything. I feel like that has been triggered within this connection. And let me know in the comments if that resonates. But yeah, I feel like this person is still in a place where when they think about you and about the connection, immediately what they're thinking of is how they can avoid taking ownership or responsibility for the shit they've done. Okay? And it's like they're going to stick to their bullshit lies till the bitter end. That they're very much in that energy. They are not, this does not indicate to me that this person has any intention of, being forthcoming with you, being honest with you, opening up their heart to you. I don't see that. Apologizing to you. That's a big one. So what about their heart? Oh, and there it is again. Oh. So yeah, I feel like this person does. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Devil. Yeah, there's just a lot of wounds that have been triggered through this connection, Cancer. And this person goes back and forth. They really do. They swing from one side to another. there's in some moments, at some points, they feel the kind of a very final, done, over with kind of energy in their heart when it comes to you with this 10 of Swords. Like, they're ready to just move forward and walk away from the pain and the hurt, everything that's gone down between the two of you, like too much water under the bridge, it's time to move forward. But at the same time, they still have those 6 of Cups, that familial type of love. Like, they love you like family, and they always will, I feel, regardless if they say it or not. No matter how much bullshit they spew, in their truest heart of hearts, they have a very soft spot for you. There is love here that's very, very genuine, but it's just laced with a lot of other really questionable energies, and for that reason, I just don't get the sense that this connection is meant to ground. I don't know that was ever the intention. I feel like there was just a lot of lessons that were meant to be learned. And it's like so extreme, some of this shit. It's like you had to have the past life karmic links. Like, you had to have this basis that was, spiritual, so to speak, to be able to put up with the kind of bullshit you've put each other through. That underlying foundation had to be there in order to kind of endure such an intense back and forth and triggering and just some of the hatefulness and shit that has occurred here. I feel like it's been rough. A lot of really rough energy. So is this contract complete? That is what we're going to find out next here, Cancer. So is this contract complete? Is this contract complete between Cancer and this person? Got the Devil. Got the Knight of Wands. Got the 7 of Swords again. Got the Ace of Pentacles, and I'm going to get one more here. So we've got the Moon and Strength. 3 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Are you ready for this answer, Cancer? That rhymed. Okay, I need to drink a Red Bull before I relay this message. Here's my answer for you. Cancer, this contract is complete if you're willing to let it be done. Plain and simple. The opportunity will absolutely present itself for you to stay in this cycle with this person, maybe for as long as you're willing to engage with it. That's all there is to it. You get to make the decision if it's complete or not. Because this connection was meant to teach you, again, it was meant to shine a light on the wounds and issues and the toxicity and the toxic thought patterns and behavioral patterns that you were stuck in, okay? It was meant to show you that, shine a light on it. So if you've decided that you're ready to walk away from the fuckery bullshit of this connection, the 7 of Swords, the nonsense, the manipulation, the lies, all this, the drama, okay? If you're ready right now today to say, you know what, fuck it, I'm done with this. I'm ready to explore the world out there. I'm ready to explore other connections, and I'm ready to start doing relationships differently. I'm ready to start showing up in a way or in an energy that is confident and is whole and complete, and, that is, how do I say this? Not desperate. I mean, which I know that's, and I'm not trying to throw shade again. I feel like I don't know, maybe I have a complex because of the cancers that I've been around in my life. Cancers can be sensitive or take things the wrong way sometimes, and that's totally fine. I'm trying to accommodate you guys because I love you. And I don't want you to think I'm being hateful towards you, because I'm not. Because I want to make this crystal clear. I don't feel like any of the, when cancers are overly sensitive or whatever, get their feelings hurt easy. Cancer is such a beautiful energy. I mean, you guys have such a fucking deep capacity to just to love, to love so hard. And you don't need to convince somebody to fucking love you, You don't need any of this bullshit. You don't need to put up with these players and these assholes and these liars and manipulators, and you don't need this. You don't know. You have better fucking options, okay? If and when you're ready to really embrace the lessons that this soul contract was meant to teach you, okay? Which it was meant to help open you up, open up that heart chakra. It was meant to make your Cancerian well of feelings and emotions even deeper. It was meant to kind of show you that you have the capacity to love that unconditionally, right? It was meant to make you stronger. It was meant to help you realize that you don't have to deal with this. You don't have to be with somebody just to be with somebody. This contract was meant to help you break free of any codependent sorts of, kind of prisons that you've been trapped in, right? It was meant to help you realize you're strong, whole, and complete on your own. If and when you're ready, Ace of Pentacles, baby, the universe is saying, let's do this. Let's put down some new roots, so to speak. Let's start a new chapter here. So this contract is complete if and when you're ready for it to be. Otherwise, it's going to be the same bullshit cycle. The devil, the Knight of Wands, players, hot and cold, in and out, fucking with your feelings, triggering you in all types of ways. Seven of Swords, bullshit, manipulation, sneakiness, secrets. Look at all the foxes on this card. Very sly, very schemy, very, I fucking hate that shit. Fuck that, Cancer, And I feel like if you're watching this, then it's very likely that you're ready, you are. This reading was just meant to be a fucking confirmation, encouraging you to do it, to finally make the move. And it all comes down to you needing to love yourself, needing to value yourself, needing to open your eyes to your own worth, okay? Your own value, Cancer. So let's wrap up this reading with some advice and guidance. I'm excited to see what comes through here. And I really hope that you guys let me know in the comment section if this resonated, and, feel free to share your stories. I love reading about your stories and your situations. So what advice and guidance do you have for Cancer? What is the advice and guidance here? Two of Swords, it's time to take off the blindfold, okay? I feel like you guys have been stuck in just a stagnant energy for a long time. It's like maybe some of you aren't actively engaging in this sort of shit, but you're also not moving forward either. You've crawled into your crab shell, and you're just stuck. You're not making any movement. You're just stagnant. The advice is to take off that blindfold. Baby, you're ready. You're ready to face the truth. And that's going to be very liberating for you. And I'm also getting the message, Cancer, that it's just time to take some sort of inspired action. I don't know why, but I'm really getting the vibe that for many of you, it's going to be putting yourself out there in some type of way. Maybe for some of you, you need to give yourself an opportunity to meet new types of people, or, changing up your social groups, hanging out at new places, whatever. Take it as it resonates. You're going to know exactly what I mean if that message was for you. So yeah, we've got the Two of Pentacles here. Again, stop going back and forth. I feel like for a lot of you, the energy that you're putting out is confusing to the universe, because maybe 1 minute you guys are gung-ho about moving forward, and the next minute you're just slipping right back into the, like a moth to the flame, back to the drama, back to the bullshit. The advice and guidance here, Cancer, is no, get in a lane and stay in the lane and be consistent. Be consistent. Consistently put out the same, a consistent energy to the universe, because the language of the universe is energy. The universe is going to match that energy. So don't give mixed signals to the universe. Pick a lane and stay in the lane. And for many of you, it's going to be finding a way to better control your energy and your own vibration, right? What other advice and guidance? Ten of Swords. Let the past be in the past. See ya. It's time. For many of you with the Seven of Pentacles energy, it's hard. It's hard to walk away from something you've invested a lot of time and effort and energy into. But I think you guys know that this contract is complete. You know that this is not the dynamic for you. This is not the relationship for you. So no matter how much you feel like you've invested, for once in your life, choose you, Cancer. Choose you. Move forward. You are always going to feel connected to this person. You're always going to have mad, mad love for this person. I feel like it's truly like this person is part of your soul family. It makes total sense. But the purpose of this connection was meant to open your eyes to areas that needed to be healed within yourself. And likely it's the same for the person you're dealing with, okay? So let's get you some affirmations before we get out of here. So anything else here for Cancer? What do they need to hear? What does Cancer need to hear? And again, Cancer, if you're interested in a personalized version of this, check out my website. All the deets will be in the box below. That is something that I offer. I let the universe catch up with my dreams. Many of you out there in Cancer Nation may be a little impatient. Like you may have a hard time fully disengaging from these sorts of dramatic connections, or maybe even this one specifically. And it's because, you'll start some new practices that are really positive, you'll get super motivated and you're like, oh, I'm going to start manifesting good shit. I'm done with the bullshit. But very quickly you lose patience and you slip out of the new habits and you slip back into the toxic habits. And the universe is saying, Spirit is saying, Cancer, give us a hot ass second, okay? We're trying to give you what you want, but you got to keep your vibes consistent. You got to quit confusing us with your energy, and you got to be a little more patient. You got to give us a chance. Like let us deliver your dreams. Give us the opportunity to do that, okay? Let the universe catch up with your dreams. Let's get one more card for Cancer. So one last message here for Cancer. Focus on the here and now. Nostalgia. Cancers can be nostalgic. I know. It can be so easy to slip back into the past, and we really can romanticize that. Spirit is saying fuck that. That is a crutch for you, Cancer. It is very likely that you remember the past in a very fantastical way. You remember it as being a lot better than it actually was. It's time to rip yourself from that. You don't want to waste your whole life living in the past, laying around and thinking about woulda, shoulda, coulda. It's time to get present, and really take ownership of your energy. You're ready. You're ready to start manifesting a much different sort of experience for yourself, not just with relationships, but in general, Cancer. But it starts with you. It starts with you showing up and for yourself, investing in yourself, checking yourself, making sure that your vibe is right, that your vibration is where it needs to be. So that is what I've got for you, Cancer. I love you guys so much. I really hope this resonated. Until next time, I'm sending you guys so much love and light. Mwah, peace.